I welcome you all to my YouTube channel Insight into Chemical Engineering. In this lecture series, we will solve the unsolved problem of a famous book, Stoichiometry and Process Calculations by K.V. Narayanan. These lectures are helpful for chemical engineering students because process calculations is a core subject for chemical engineering, and during lecture step-by-step solution will be provided. And in this lecture the problem number 2.16 and 2.17 will be covered. Please like and subscribe for motivation. Now problem number 2.16, the rate of a gas phase reaction taking place at 298 Kelvin and 1 atm is given, and the value of K1 and K2 is also given, and the unit of Ca is kilomole per meter cube, and unit of T is time, and the partial pressure is given in term of atm. First find the units of K1 and K2, and in second part, if the rate is expressed in some different form, then what will be the unit of K1 dash and K2 dash. So in part 1 we need to find the units of K1 and K2. So simply we can write the unit of this term equal to unit of this term equal to unit of this term, because during addition and subtraction units should be same. Therefore the unit of dCA by dt equal to unit of K1 PA raised to power 2.2 equal to unit of K2 PB raised to power 0.5. Now simply write the unit of dCA by dt. So Ca is given in kilomole per meter cube and time is given in minute. So here we don't know the unit of K1, but partial pressure is given in term of atm. So in the same way we can write the unit for PB, that is also given in atm. So from this equation we can easily find out the units of K1 and K2. So this will be the unit of K1 and this will be unit of K2. So in part B we need to find out the values of K1 and K2 when the initial equation is expressed in this term. So first of all, how we can get this final equation from the initial equation? So this is our initial equation. So using simple ideal gas equation we can get the final form. So we will use PV is equal to nRT, and further it can be written as PA equal to CART. So here Ca is the concentration. So we need in this term PA. So we can replace this Ca so that we will get PA, and in this case there is a PA and we need to replace this PA with Ca and this PB with CB. So simply we will put the values of Ca equal to PA divided by RT, and PA equal to CART and PB equal to CBRT. So this will be our final equation. So these are the constant values and it will become equal to K1 dash and this will become equal to K2 dash. Now we need to find out the values of these constants. So what will be the value of R that we will use here, and what will be the unit of R? So we have used a simple equation PV is equal to nRT. So from this equation we can write R equal to P by CT. Now already the units of P, C and T is given. So as per problem we will use the same unit. So we can write P as atm, concentration as kilomole per meter cube and temperature as Kelvin. So this should be the unit of R. And we already know the unit of R in atm, liter per mole per Kelvin. Now we simply need to convert this unit into this unit. So what we can do, simply just multiply with 10 raised to power 3 in numerator and denominator. Now we can simply write 10 raised to power 3 liter to meter cube, and this 10 raised to power 3 mole can be written as kilomole. So we will get this value and the unit will be in term of atm meter cube kilomole per Kelvin. Now simply we can do the mathematical calculation and we can find out the values of K1 dash. So K1 is already given, that is 17.3, and R is known and T is also given, that is 298. So simply we can estimate the values of K1 dash. In the same way we can estimate the value of K2 dash. So this will become the value of K2 dash. Now problem number 2.17, the pressure drop for a fluid flowing through a packed bed of solid is given. So a relationship between the pressure drop is given and the pressure drop is expressed in terms of Pascal, and mu is the fluid viscosity which is given in poise, and h is the bed depth and it is given in terms of meter, and rho is the fluid density and it is given in terms of kg per meter cube, and v is the fluid velocity, that is in meter per second, and dp is the packing diameter which is given in terms of meter. Now modify the relation such that pressure drop is still in Pascal but other terms are in FPS unit. So we simply need to find the equivalent expression for mu, h, rho, v and dp in terms of FPS units. So as per problem, the units are given, mu is given in poise, h is given in meter, rho is given in kg per meter cube and v is given in meter per second and dp is given in meter. So we simply find out the equivalent expression. If you don't know how we can find out the equivalent expression in terms of some other units, then please go through my previous video and link is provided in the description. So we simply assume that mu in pi is equal to some constant, that is c. Now we can convert this c poise in terms of FPS unit, and further this c can be written as 0.1 c Pascal second. Now we can simply convert this Pascal second into some other units. So this Pascal can be written as kg per meter. Now we can convert this kg to lb and this meter to feet. Now mu in FPS will become equal to, so simply we have converted this kg into lb and this meter into feet. Now in place of constant, that is c, we can write mu poise. So what we will get out of these equations, we will get mu in FPS equal to 0.0672 mu in poise. Now simply we will assume h in meter equal to some constant. Now convert this C meter into feet. So we know 1 meter equal to 3.28 feet. So h in feet will become equal to 3.28 C, and out of these two equations we will get h feet equal to 3.28 h in meter, and in the same way we can estimate hp in feet equal to 3.28 hp in meter. Now we need to convert the density. So assume density equal to some constant. Now convert this constant into FPS unit. So here simply we can convert this kg to lb and this meter to feet. So rho in lb per feet cube will become equal to this much. So after simplifications using this equation and this equation, we will get rho in FPS equal to some constant value into rho in kg per meter cube. Now in the same way we can convert the velocity in term of FPS unit. So assume this velocity equal to some constant. Now convert this constant to FPS unit. Now we can write out of these two equations, we can write V feet per second equal to 3.28 V in meter per second. So finally we have estimated the equivalent expression for H, HP, rho and V, and simply put in the initial equation. So we will get this equation. So finally we have expressed the right hand side in term of FPS units. Thank you very much for watching and listening. Please comment for improvement, modification, and like and subscribe for motivation.